everyone. Oh, my stream still says the Tomb of Annihilation title of Crime Doesn't Pay. Might want to change that title. But hello, people, and welcome to episode, I believe, 9 of Storm King's Thunder. We're almost in the double digits. I can't wait to get those sweet, sweet ass of the double digits.
Pretty sure this is 10.
It is 10?
Actually.
Well, then we're in that sweet, sweet ass of episode 10 of the double digits. The Overworld. Cool. I'm too lazy to come up with an actual title, so it's going to be called The Overworld because we're doing Overworld travel. But with that being said, let me do my introductions and we can get into the shit show that I've already, thrown off the rockers without, preparing properly. Obviously, I am Ryan. I am your DM, your host, your whatever you want to call me. I will be whatever you want me to be, and that much more.
Heyo.
I get to play all the bad guys that, these fuckers kill, and I'm really glad I don't have to make these characters, because I'd be very upset if I rolled all these stats just for them to die. Where's my little thing? Who's first on my chopping block? We'll go with Emily. Who are you playing as this wonderful evening?
This evening, as most evenings, I am playing as Kaibar Foeseeker Tavak, the Goliath Barbarian, who, as of last session, can now lift over 2,000 pounds as a light load, because, fuck it.
Because barbarians. Yeah. Someone that cannot carry 2,000 pounds, Courtney. Who are you playing as tonight?
I can't even do that in real life.
If you could, I would bow down to you in all.
I mean, that's my goal. That's my goal.
To make me bow down to you?
That too. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who are you playing as tonight?
Well,
on that note.
On that note, I am playing Sabria Arcane. I am a warlock of the celestial variety. I feel like I got some cool shit last time. I think we leveled up, and I'm just going over all the cool shit that I got. I didn't get a whole lot, but what I did get was pretty dope, so I'm pretty excited to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what a Celestial Warlock gets at level 6.
I'm gonna have to double check and make sure I actually did it.
Because that's smart of you.
Because I'm the goddamn worst.
Level 6, I mean... You get a Radiant Soul. You get your next class feature.
Oh, then I'm good. I've added everything already. I just noted that. It's down there.
Then you're set. Someone that does not have a Radiant Soul whatsoever, Ismod. Who are you playing as tonight? Are you muted? I can't hear a word you're saying. Is anything on your end muted? Your headset itself? Nope. Let's say don't... I hear something now.
Better?
Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
Now try again.
Anyway, hopefully nothing like that, but...
It's worse, we can hear you now.
I know. Thank you. I enjoy saying my voice. I will be playing the Tiefling Rogue.
Known only
At your service.
Known only as Parzival. He has no last
only
name.
as Parzival. No last name. Like my mama gave me. No last name.
It's a whisper in the night. And last but not least... Yeah, we'll say not least. Dave, who are you playing as tonight?
Hey, what's up? I'm playing Kosov Glinda, human fighter, and Yep, okay.
Cool, alright. So yeah, everyone has made it to level 6, which is kind of rad. And we ended off the last session with you guys successfully fending off a giant attack in Golden Fields. It was a long fought battle. It took 2 whole sessions to do it.
We lost Treebeard.
You lost Treebeard, but you gave him a badass Viking funeral, even though there was no water involved for the Viking part of it. It was a bonfire. All right, shut up. And you guys got essentially some little extra quests to go on. Got both of them are essentially sending you towards Waterdeep, should you so choose. One of them is a non-quest where Miss Z Liang gave you guys what looks to be a very expensive necklace that if you take it to where her parents are, because apparently she comes from a very rich family, they will give you a nice little gift in exchange for that. And the second one was from Miss Old Badass herself, Maxine Drethkala. She is a friend that is a quote-unquote dragon expert in Waterdeep named Chazlouth? Yeah, we'll go with that. Chazlouth Yarghorn. And she believes that he will be able to help possibly broker some sort of deal between the Lord's Alliance and dragons, or just dragons in general, to help keep these giants in check. And she would like you to seek this man out and go from there. Sadly, your mode of transportation, the very eccentric giant himself, whose name escapes me right now. What was his name? Zephyros. He jumped ship. He took his flying castle in the sky and dipped the fuck out, saying he has a very pressing matter to attend to, leaving you to travel along the roads yourself. You guys are all rested up from the bonfire the night before. I'm pretty sure someone has some sort of a hangover or a non-hangover if they're an alcoholic already. And it is morning. The next day. What are you guys doing? How are you preparing?
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna roll a Constitution. I'm gonna roll a Constitution save to see if I'm dying.
See if you're dying. Okay.
I don't believe I'm dying. I may have a slight headache, but I don't believe I'm dying.
You're fine. You are fine.
I'm gonna go see if I can find some rations. If we don't have mode of transportation, might as well get food.
He's got a point there.
All right. I mean, you can look around and find what you need to find on travel. If you're buying just rations, like a general store or even the barkeep, Mr. Bear Daddy, probably has stuff to be able to sell you.
I mean, he probably owes us for having him not die, and by us I mean everybody that isn't me.
True. And I remember, I think I said it off cams. Anything you want to buy that's like just basic items, you can get it at half price of what the PHB says it is. So rations, I think, are like a silver a piece. You can get them for 50 copper instead. I'll double check the price of it, but that's what I believe it is. Rations 5e.
Yeah, it should be 5 copper then.
Oh, is it 10 copper per ration?
If that's what it is.
I'm looking it up right now. It costs 5 silver pieces. So for 2 silver pieces, you can get rations. A day's worth. As opposed to the full 5. So anyone that wants to buy stuff like that, like foodstuffs, or I know Kosov, you wanted to get a crossbow, I think you said?
Yeah, I wanted to buy a heavy crossbow because I didn't like those
The darts.
whatever they were getting away. So and Shalvis was pretty cool with his crossbow, so I kind of want one of them.
every time we have a chance to buy, I keep looking at the list and being like, like, what can I buy? There's like nothing for me to buy. Like, I already have the weapons that, for the most part, I want to use. Like, I have every damage type,
Mm-hmm.
and I have javelins and throwing axes. Like, I don't need armor. There's like no more disposable items that I really need that I don't already have. I'm like, fuck, I just am
All right.
stacking gold.
All right. So if you want you said you wanted the heavy crossbow.
Mhm.
Cool. So instead of costing the full 50 gold, it would only cost 25, and he'll give you a quiver with 20 bolts in it, like, just for free to sweeten the deal.
Cool. Yeah, and I got rid of my hand axes as well.
All right.
Turn them in.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do before we move on? No?
I
Good?
think I'll get rid of my darts too.
Oh, those darts, you've been throwing them, right?
Yeah, I started, let's say if I started with 10, I think I have like 4 to 5 left.
That's because one of them you keep calling back to you.
That's the dagger.
Oh, the dagger. I'm sorry. My bad. My B.
And I've been getting them if I can.
Okay. You're good.
I wouldn't mind, like, I would say
You
one
spent
health potion.
You spent all of your money, like, on that cloth or that cloak. How much gold do
Yeah.
you have left?
Well, at the end of the encounter, after the encounter, we each got 22 gold pieces.
Yeah, a potion costs 50.
Ah,
And potion's not a regular item, that's a magical item. I wouldn't give you the discount on that.
no, that's fine. I thought, Well, guess I'll just do it as it is. I'll just get rations, jerky.
Okay, you can do that.
7 days worth of jerky.
Sweet. So, have you decided that you are going to travel towards Waterdeep?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Alright. So yeah, this is how, the next couple of days of in-game go. I will be rolling to see if you guys run into an encounter. And if you do run into an encounter, I roll to see what it is, and we see what happens. It could be battles, it could be you just run into some NPCs, it could be fucking anything. But you guys have 7 days worth, so you have 7 chances of some shit happening to you as you make your way to.
7 nat ones.
If I roll 7 nat ones, you get no fucking encounters.
Dope.
So
You travel for a week, it is completely uneventful.
that would be
Boring as fuck.
That would be shitty.
Yeah, it would. No experience.
All right. So I'm gonna do this similar to how I do it with Tomb of Annihilation. That one,
Fuck.
and that one I roll for the possibility of 3 encounters a day. I think I'm gonna roll for a chance of 2.
Okay.
Just because there is a chance that you're not gonna get something. So, people that are watching, you'll be able to see my rolls. You people will not, if I did this right. Hey, cool. All right. And then, blah, blah, blah. Oops. All right. So you guys, I guess by late morning, early afternoon, you guys are setting off. Is that safe to say?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Cool. 59. All right. So, I'd say probably about halfway through your day of travel. So, let's say if you leave around like 10, 11 in the morning, at around like 3, 4 in the afternoon, I need everyone to roll me perception. Or what's everyone's passive perception? Let's do that instead.
15 is mine.
15 for yours?
17.
17. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
9.
9. All right. How's your passive 17? It's because you took expertise and perception, didn't you? You did, you son of a bitch.
Forgot that's a thing.
I'm the sneaky guy. I'm not gonna allow anything to be sneaky on my end.
You say that, sure. Well, so you notice this. Out in the distance, you see what looks to be like a lone hill giant. And he is surrounded by some I say lone hill giant, but really there's some other things. Possibly. Yeah. Cool.
I'm just letting you know you've got us all on the world map.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm setting up a different map
Okay.
that I don't want you to see yet.
Okay. I'm trying to be a good mod.
Listen here, woman. Alright. Once I get this set up, I'll move you onto the appropriate place.
Okay.
Jackass. But yeah, you see,
Bitch!
what looks to be actually a total of 8 creatures out in the distance. Ranging from, around your size to a fucking giant. Parzel, you're the one that notices this. So does Sabria, Miss 15. Let me see. Yeah. Let me group them all together and move them up. That way. Bloop. And since you two see them, I'll actually let you two roll an actual perception so you can try to see what they're doing. What about you, Parzival? I need yours. 20, Jesus.
More than mine.
The giant himself looks like he's like rummaging through like a giant. To him, it's like a normal bag, but everyone else he's like rummaging through a backpack. To you, it's like a monstrous fucking knapsack that he's like pulling stuff out and throwing it and like mumbling to himself. It looks like he's like his attention is not on anything besides his knapsack, and you can actually see like all the other creatures are just kind of like sitting maybe like 30, 40 feet behind him. It's like sitting around in a circle, like just looking bored as shit. Not really paying attention to what's going on. And then hopefully
Dope.
I got everyone on here. Cool. Now let me move you onto the map that I just purchased and am using for this. I'm going to move you to another world map first so I can actually like move the cursor over all the way. There we go.
Ooh.
So there you are. Hopefully it's not on the okay, good. It's not on the forest lighting. I didn't want that. So you guys see yourselves on the bottom side of the map?
Yep.
Can you click on your tokens, see if you can pick your tokens up?
I got mine.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure. Because we were having an issue with that on Sunday.
Yep.
So, you all... So, Parzel, you and Saria see the giant and these other creatures out in the distance. They don't seem to notice you quite yet.
So... Sabria will motion for everybody to stop and motion forward so that the rest of them can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably motion over to Parzival. I count 8.
There are indeed 8.
Is that the direction we need to
Yeah.
go?
Is that the direction we need to go?
I should have reversed it said they were south of you, but they're in the direction you are headed.
Seems like
Okay.
the direction we need to go now.
So they are in your path.
Okay.
I got one big one, and he has a big sack.
He has a big sack.
So what are those? What are those with them? Looks like ogres and bugbears.
Roll me. How smart do you think Sabria is when it comes to these type of creatures?
I mean, not incredibly knowledgeable. Probably just in passing.
But would she know what most creatures that travel with goblins are? Is what I'm getting at. Will she at least know that much?
I think she would.
Yeah, they're bugbears.
Okay. I think she would. Just, you know, in travel and stuff like that, having at least some basic knowledge of creatures that would not be nice to come across.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So yeah, you see some bugbears, some ogres, and a very it's a giant. I can't think of what adjective I wanted to use to describe him because I'm lazy. But yeah, that's what you see. Like I said, they don't notice you yet.
Okay. Well, we can either fight our way through or try to skirt around.
I can scare it around. I just don't think our Goliath buddy here won't want to fight.
Doesn't seem like a lot of scouting to be done.
It's fair. I just need
Do
to
you
know.
think we can take a hill giant, a few ogres, and some bugbears?
I think I can.
Yeah, we probably could, but
I am an all support for you.
Guys, this is just the first day.
if we can avoid them, I say we should avoid them.
Either way, if we avoid, we avoid. If not, I'm hiding.
All right.
I agree.
Well, if anyone that wants to hide, I need a stealth check from you.
Dope.
If you want to hide.
I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I'm probably gonna fail.
Sure.
That'll be a 25.
I'm just like standing behind a tree.
Why do you have advantage on
Because
stuff?
he has his
Because my cloak.
Oh.
Don't worry, that cloak is going to get burnt up one day.
Maybe. I
Nice.
hope not.
Dope.
So, this is all going to come down to Emily. It's going to come down to her.
Oh.
I need you to call evens or odds. Whatever.
Shit.
If you call it correctly, I'll do a group stealth. If you call it wrong, it's going to go off individual stealth.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, that's cool. Let's go odds.
All right. It's cool. Group stealth.
You're welcome.
As of right now, you guys all, go ninja, and as far as you know, the creatures ahead of you do not seem to notice you.
Outstanding.
Are you just trying to sneak all the way around them, like just saying "fuck this shit" and dipping out, or?
I'm gonna be behind everybody because depending on what happens, want to support them. If no fighting happens, then I'm with them and escaping.
That's fair. That is very fair. But I just need a group consensus what you're doing, so I know what to do next. To you.
I mean, if we're gonna stick around him, then we need to avoid him completely. So
Yeah, let's just keep going.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
avoid them completely. All right. Yeah, with the group check, it was I needed 10 or higher. So as of right now, you
I was
guys are.
the only one that didn't succeed.
That's why I left it up to you to see if you were going to do if I was going to make it a group average or not.
Nice.
So yeah, congratulations, crisis averted.
Yay.
Totally could have killed it.
Probably could have.
Mm-mm.
Though that being said, the hill giant would probably fucking crush any of you if it hit you.
Probably.
It already crushed Kosov over here.
I don't want to get close to that guy.
It's cool. So let me move you back onto the world map,
No offense, Kosov.
just in case I need to move you onto another battle map later. Cool. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep myself on one of the side maps. But after that, that's the only encounter that you guys had that day. You guys stealthed your way around and do not have to worry. Congratulations? Question mark.
Yay.
On avoiding fighting a giant and his friends. No one wants to be caught in between a giant and his friends. Cool. You guys do anything at night, or am I just rolling for the next day?
Just going to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. You
Yeah, I'm
guys.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
I mean,
sure
we'll take
we'll cycle
turns
through
switching.
watch.
I'll take first watch.
Alright. Who's taking which watch?
I can take first watch.
Okay. Second, third, fourth?
I'll do the last.
Sure, second.
Alright, that means Sabri or
Number
third.
3.
Cool. Well then, I'm gonna do this. Let's make it a 1d20 for this one. Okay. The night goes uneventful for you guys. You guys get a nice sleep in. Congratulations.
Yo.
Sweet.
Aw. This chapter might move a little bit quicker than I thought. Damn. Yeah, I didn't. Second day. Since you're technically traveling along a major, not a major road, but along a decently traveled road, I can't really roll to see if you guys get lost at all. You're just following a fucking road. And there's no encounters that day. Let's see if you guys get one that night while you're trying to sleep. Cool. Cooler. Look at me getting excited. That was the same roll as last time, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's not do that. I need a river or road. There we go. Cool. So, Parcel, what's your passive again?
17.
Okay. Cool. Give me a second. Alright. So, as you guys are all laying down to sleep that night, Parcel taking his first watch. Lucky Mr. Sweet perception of death and doom over there. This one I am going to put the since it is nighttime, let me put the dynamic lighting on. Set by token state control. Yeah. Boom. Cool. Let me drag you all out. So Parcel, you with your passive perception, you actually happen to notice out in the distance quite a few humanoid figures. I'll let you know how many to be exact in a second. You see what looks to be probably about a dozen humanoid figures out in the distance. They look like they're trying to move stealthily, but your keen eyes, you happen to see them first, or happen to see them as they're slowly stalking their way towards your guys' camp. Trying to find the miscellaneous humanoids. There they are. Cool. I'll get you guys onto the map in a second. And that's cool. All right. See, but while I'm setting this all up, like I said, you see these humanoids in the distance. Everyone else is already like laying down, either trying to sleep or are asleep. What are you doing?
Well, I go to Kosov and I'm like, Kosov, Kosov,
What?
we have company coming.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Try to wake everybody up. I'm gonna try to sneak around behind them and scare them.
So wake everybody up now? Or give you some time?
Give me some time. Let me try to sneak behind them.
Okay.
When you hear the screaming, that's when you guys attack.
Okay. You have 30 seconds.
Joey.
Cool. I'm still getting your guys' light set up. Sorry. Who has dark vision? Everyone but
Courtney. I don't.
You don't. Who does have dark vision? Sabria. Is that it?
She'd be who I'd go to next.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's just her because we were dealing with the same issue in the cave.
Yeah, I remember now. Cool. That's wonderful. This is gonna make it fun.
So yeah, I'd go to her, and after she's waking up, I say, Parzival's doing
What?
some shit again.
Oh God.
I'll say that just to make this easy, everyone can see at least 20 feet, I think, in darkness. Because it's not like, you know,
Cloud coverage.
that and you
The moon's
it's
out.
there's the moonlight and everything.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll make it a little bit more than that. Everyone's going to get 40 feet just because it is, you know, the stars and the moons.
He said attack when we hear screaming. I don't know if that means his screaming or other people's screaming.
Well, I think
All
you
right,
actually let him go off by himself.
I
Sure.
should just
I don't
move.
care if he comes back.
You know, it's not going to be both.
Fair.
I just moved you on there. You should all be able to see your characters, if I did it right.
Everything's completely black.
You don't
All
have
black.
control. You don't see your character at all.
Black.
Oh,
Nope.
I might want to click the button that says
There we
has sight. So that might be a problem if I don't click the do you have sight button. There you go. Now you should all have sight.
Hey.
Parcel, you happen to notice, even though it's outside of like on the battle map line of distance, out on the northeast side, is when you just happen to catch a little bit of movement.
So now that I'm awake and looking around, I do see a couple of them.
Do you see them?
I see one in dim light, and then one at the very edge.
Cool. Awesome. I'm okay
So
with that.
that's working.
And I'd probably let Kaibar sleep. He'll wake up on his own, I'm sure.
Dope.
Wow, that's okay.
All right. I'm sure the screaming will wake him up.
I'm pretty sure it will too.
What I fear is waking him up will cause, maybe not screaming, but, you know, his first word is going to be, what?
I mean, that was my first word too, so
Yeah, but you said it much quieter than the barbarian would.
okay, I'll give you that.
Cool. But yeah, they are slowly making their way towards you. So, if you guys are all still in the little circle that I put you in, besides Parzival, they don't notice that the rest of you are up yet. They don't see you guys, you three at all. They would just still see just Parzival.
Yeah, describe that circle. Is it just like a stone or two on the ground, or is it an actual kind of wall?
Sorry, I took a bite out of celery when you asked that. It looks like it's the remains of, I guess it was once a tower, but now it's probably just about like maybe 10, 15 feet tall of a wall in general. But it is all around you.
Cool. So some cover.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But you can't see outside of the main entrance. I know the map. You can probably, since there's no like barriers on there for the dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Just pretend you can't actually see, like north of you because there's a wall in front of you.
Okay, so
Alright.
he's gonna come warn me, and I'm gonna like peek around the edge, that entrance there to that circle, and I'm gonna peek around, and it looks like I can see some people. So, I'm gonna say, all right, let's just keep an eye out and draw them in. See how many there are.
All right, so you're gonna try to just pretend that you haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna mention that to Kosov and be like, let's keep quiet about it.
Cool. Well, if you're
Let's let him do his thing.
since you
Okay.
peered around the corner, if you're wanting to do that, I want you to roll me a stealth to make sure that they don't see you yet. That they didn't see you.
I'll stay next to Kador and
Oh
wake
God.
him up when we're ready.
Okay.
I'll give him a slap on the head. when
Okay.
Combat starts.
Dope.
Oops, I didn't roll Dex. I wanted to roll Wisdom to see if they saw you. Yeah, they saw you.
Put on my shield, by the way.
You put on your shield.
I
You
am.
probably in total, from the time Parzival woke you up till the time they get within gonna fight you distance, you probably have maybe 2 or 3 minutes at most. Do you sleep in your armor?
Probably not the. Well, I don't know. Depends on where I am.
That's why I'm asking. Because if you wouldn't sleep in your armor, then your AC is pretty much your shield and whatever your Dex modifier
It's
is right
just
now.
the chain shirt. I'd probably sleep
Okay.
in.
Alright, then yeah, you're fine. Parzival, what are you doing? If I may ask. You're muted.
It's definitely in this tree right here.
Alright,
This
roll me stealth. God damn. Alright, so while they don't see you, like you're
I'm gonna have my crossbow at the ready, or my bow.
right. So somewhere in this universe Parzival still exists, but to the rest of you, like all of you, party wise and enemy, Parzival is just dust in the wind. He is dis-fucking-peered.
Okay. Sweet.
You know that a creature known as Parzival exists, but where he is,
We have no fucking clue.
who the fuck knows?
Outstanding.
Yeah, out fucking standing. So they eventually start moving forward. It's just going to be an all group. About 30 feet. You guys can see more of them now.
Shit.
And they notice you, Sabria. With
Damn
that,
it. I was. Shit. I can't add that. It's too late.
well, it was because it was when you peered around the corner. I had you roll that stealth
Yeah.
to see if they saw you. And this one comes up. Let me see. He still wants to keep his distance. Yeah, we'll move him back one. And he looks at you, Sabria, and goes, "You know you're trespassing these parts, right?"
Obviously, I've been caught. So I'm going to, and in fact, I'm not gonna peek all the way around. Let's just, for the sake of it, saying that I'm like just behind the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. And what parts are those?
Why, our parts, we own these lands.
Who's we?
Good question.
I didn't come up with a name for this man. It's like, you've never heard of the... I don't fucking know. The Red Thieves.
Can't say I have.
Well, you're about to learn today, lass. And
Is that a challenge?
I need you to... Oh, your perception's a 15. Let me do this. You see him grab at one of his daggers and try to throw it at you.
Oh, dope. Okay.
He tried to do it
I have
stealth.
cover.
He tried to do it stealthily, so he would get advantage on that throw. But
But I'm
saw
pretty sure
him.
I have cover.
You do. It would have negated that. Like if he would have done it stealthily enough to throw it.
Okay.
Well, cover or no cover, disadvantage gives it a 19 to hit, and that was for 6 damage.
Ow! God damn!
And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, as he's throwing it, I was gonna say, as he's throwing it, can I try to like shoot him to distract him?
Too late.
Yeah, when Sabria gets hit,
This also include me.
slap Kaibar on the head. Game time.
Game time.
Game time. I love it. It's fantastic.
I rouse from sleep. What?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I forgot to click myself.
behind my shield. So I have my shield out, not for the bad guys, for Kaibar, and I reach around and just...
That's funny.
You are a son of a bitch. You know that.
Initiative. Right, click my guy.
Yeah, click your character and then roll it.
Ismod and Parsville and Sabri appear to have tied.
And you have the same initiative order. Jesus Christ! 3 of you
Yeah.
roll 20s.
Jesus fuck. Oh, Kosov is definitely going first. His dex is way higher.
Oh, give me 1 second, because everyone's like previous fucking rolls were on there.
Meanwhile, I'm asleep.
Meanwhile, you're
Yes.
It's fitting.
Parcel,
Yes.
click your token and roll the initiative again, and I'll still put 20 in there. Cool. Cool, now let me roll for all of these. I say all of these as if you don't know how many there are. I wonder if I can highlight them all and just roll the initiative once and see what it does.
Maybe.
Nope, it rolls just once.
Oh, that sucks.
Right, because I have a lot to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative you. Initiative you. Oops, no, not that. I think I almost got them all. I think I got 3 left. Cool. Let's find out if I was right. If I got them all. Boom, 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 boo, doo, 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 doo. Yep, I got them all. Cool. I'm going to put you guys in descending order, and we will start this initiative. Kosa's definitely going first. I'll let Parzival go first. No, we'll let Sabria then Parzival. Cool. So, Kosif, you're going first. You see a dagger that was just thrown at Sabria, and you have woken up Kosif. Or you've woken up Kaibar.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell Sabria to get inside, let them come to us, and I'll hold my hold a rapier attack to the first person that walks in the opening.
To the first one that walks in the opening. Got it. Sabria, what you doing?
I don't like that guy hit me with a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's a dick.
Yes, he is.
So before ducking behind the wall, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the guy that threw the dagger at me.
Okay. Go ahead.
15?
You just hit.
Bitch.
Roll me
Let's
that damage.
see. I can cast at level 3.
Well then.
But I nat 1'd on that extra damage, so that's going to be 14. And the next weapon attack on him has advantage, because he is now effectively glowing.
And we will. So I will put a nice little. I'll put a nice little lightning bolt on him to let him know that he's glowing.
Dope.
Cool. Parzival, it's your turn. You are still stealthed.
Well, since I am stealth, I will go ahead and actually. He hasn't taken a turn, right?
No, but you cannot use assassinate because he knows that there are creatures abound. Assassinate would have worked wonderfully in the last encounter since they didn't know you guys even existed.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna shoot this guy with the short bow.
All right. Roll that damage. 6 and roll sneak attack. All right.
And bonus action, back into stealth I go. Doop.
All right.
19.
Okay. You think you're hidden pretty well. It is the bandit captain's turn. He is no longer guiding bolted. And unlucky you, he sees you in that tree.
Me?
And like every bandit goes. He points to the tree and goes, "There's one in there, men. Kill it." And he comes over here. And he has 2 daggers left, and he's going to throw both of them at the first thing he can see, which happens to be Kaibar. Whoops. That button. So, bam, bam. 7 and 11. I don't think either of them hit you, so these daggers miss horribly as he tries to throw daggers at you. Now it's...
Wait, quick question though.
Yes.
Even with disadvantage, he was able to see me?
Yep. Because you were right next to him, essentially. He would have saw you. You're seen.
Joy.
Yep. Happy, joy. Boom. 15. Yeah, he's just gonna be right there. Whoops, it's not his turn, sorry. Move him back. It's this one's turn. Bam. Good. I want to make sure that was 25 feet. Say hello to a scimitar. He rolled a nat 1, so you're
Hello, Scimitar.
hello, scimitar.
Hello, scimitar? Can I use my scimitar against your scimitar?
You don't have a reaction.
I mean,
to
rapier?
attack. You don't have a reaction to attack like that.
Love.
Bloop.
But is he prone?
None of you are prone. What the hell? I didn't want that to happen. God damn it. Whatever. 25, 30 right there. Next. Bloop. Next scimitar. That's a 6. You're lucky, good sir. Feet gets him there. 30 feet gets him there. You're lucky that most of them are out of range to hit you. Alright, Kaibar, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
This man just tried to throw daggers at you.
The one right in front of me?
Yep.
That's a very poor decision on his part. Oh boy, I don't much care for being woken up, so I'm gonna go ahead and fucking rage and reckless attack and dumpster this goddamn chump.
13 does not hit.
Alright, second swing, does a 19 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Cool. That's gonna do 10 damage? 10 damage.
Okay. And they have advantage on you, so I'll use that one, so I know. Cool. Is that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Kosa, since you held an action, if you'd like, before the end of this initiative order, which is, I have 1 bandit left, if you would like to make an action, after all, you can. Since you didn't actually do anything.
I was hoping they'd come to us, but I guess we bring the fight to
Yeah, it's mainly because Kosif, or not Kosif, because Parzival was seen.
Has Parzival started screaming yet?
Maybe.
Has anybody screamed?
Parzival, you started screaming yet?
Did you scream when you got hit?
He hasn't gotten hit yet. Every attack is missed.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't scream. I just went me.
Kosif, but it is your turn now, unless you want to move before your actual initiative order and then go again.
Well, I don't know.
Because you
I don't
essentially
know.
held your entire turn.
Yeah, it's happened before. I don't know if I don't know Parzival's situation at the moment, right?
Not really. No, you don't.
Um,
Luckily, he
Uh,
can disengage.
Kaibar, how you doing out there, buddy?
I'm good.
All right, then I'm gonna. Yeah, same thing. I want them to come to me. I'm hiding next to the wall and waiting for someone to come in.
Okay.
Except this time, I think I'll probably put the rapier away, and I got a dagger out ready to throw. Like turn around the wall and throw. If anybody else goes after Kaibar,
Hello.
that's what I'll do this time.
All right. Hold on. Sorry. So that's okay. It's your turn. Cool. Sabria.
This whole combat is just going to be. I'm going to hold my turn.
Kaibar's in the way.
Technically.
Yeah. Can I like swing over here and edge Kaibar so I can shoot an Eldritch Blast?
Yes, you can.
Dope. Happening with a 9. Never mind.
Are you
Not
still
happening.
inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd swing over there, whiff the shot completely, and then I'd duck back behind the wall.
Okay.
Can I move quarter? No.
What was that?
I was seeing if I could move half squares like a couple times before.
Parzival, it's your turn. You are surrounded.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and use cunning action to disengage as a bonus action,
Uh-huh. And then
and then 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, I'll go like right around here,
all right.
and just gonna be like,
You still have,
You know-
you still have an attack action.
yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead and attack the captain
All right.
with the short bow.
Okay. You
That's-
will not attack the captain with the short bow. It is the captain's turn.
I'm counting that as the scream for flavor. Can I step out now? I'm not attacking because I'm still waiting for someone else
Yeah,
to attack
you can-
Kaibar, but I'm going to step out.
Yeah, you can step out.
Cool.
Sadly, the captain threw he threw his daggers, so he only gets to make 2 attacks instead of 3. So Kaibar, you get into attacks on you, both at advantage because you use your recklessness. So 17 and a 21 to hit. Are you raging?
Yes, I am raging, and yes, both of those do hit me.
Yeah. Cool. So you are taking after the rage damage, you take 6 damage. So that's
6,
12,
okay.
12 half to 6. And rage lasts 10 rounds, a minute. Technically.
Yeah, it lasts a minute. Unless I like don't do a combat
Yeah.
thing.
Cool. I just want to make sure because I'm adding your rage into the initiative tracker right behind you, so I know how many rounds of rage you have left.
Oh, gotcha.
That's all. So yeah, that ends the bandit captain's turn. Now it's for all the normal bandits. Boom.
And he gets a dagger.
He gets a dagger.
Yep.
Throw a dagger.
Dun, 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 dun.
That hits. And that does not kill him, but it hurts him quite a lot. He's going to take a scimitar towards Kaibar. 11 does not hit. That's his turn. Next. Boom. Parzival. 19. That does hit. So you're taking 7 slashing damage.
Joey.
And Parzival again, because the captain told them to kill you. That's an 8, so that will not hit. I feel like I accidentally skipped a bandit. I did. But he can't... Oh, he can reach Kaibar, so he's going to attack Kaibar. It's 19. So you take 3 reduced to 1. So 1 damage? Yay.
Okay.
A paltry sum of 1. Ooh, this one can get right up in your grills.
I mean, I'm already down from, my maximum of goddamn 69 HP.
God, I'm rolling horribly today. And I feel like I did skip some of them. Or is this one not on the initiative tracker? Oh, I forgot to put one on the initiative tracker. Holy shit. I knew I forgot one. He'll just skip this turn. Cool. These last 2 that are on the initiative, they're going to drop their scimitars and pull out a light crossbow. Once again, Parzival, because they told you that the captain said to attack you. Light crossbow for 16. I believe that does hit. So you'll be taking 8 damage, piercing. And now it's Kaibar's turn.
Alright, let's see here. Cool. I am gonna go ahead and swing at that same dude with my first attack, reckless as well.
Alright.
See if I can make that happen. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
8 damage.
Alright.
Cool, and then my next attack against him, that's a crit.
Oh, god damn.
Another
Shit,
20.
20 damage. You do just enough damage to bisect this man.
Yeah.
Entwined.
Awesome.
So much for being a leader of the bandits.
I don't think he was expecting to fight a Goliath that can get double nat 20s.
Mm-mm. Hell no.
Shouldn't have fucking woke me up. He threw a goddamn dagger at me while I was sleeping. That shit's rude.
Shit's rude.
We don't like rude people.
Rude.
So then it's your turn. The rage is now down to 9. His last bandit turn. They're going to try to seek revenge on you for killing their captain. So this one with the light crossbow is going to shoot at Kaibar for 20 to hit. With 9 piercing reduced to 5.
Alrighty, another 5 damage.
Are you keeping track of it on your character sheet or on your token?
On my sheet.
What's your health at right now?
57.
Cool. Cool. I just want to make sure it was updating on the token so I have it. Kosif, it's your turn. Are you talking? Are you muted?
Out comes the rapier, and I'll take the guy north of Kaibar.
All right.
There it is.
21 does hit.
All right, and this would be dueling, so +2 damage.
Cool. You annihilate this one. You just stabby, all in the right places. That's your first attack. Are you doing a follow-up attack on anyone else?
Yeah, I'll I can move attack.
Yes.
Then I'll move up into his place, take
Uh-huh.
the next guy in line.
All right. That will hit.
And another +2 damage.
It's fucked up, man. You stab a dude, he falls, then you just stand over him and stab another dude.
Yeah, definitely have at least 1 foot on his chest.
Cool. I imagine it's probably like you're just stood on the hilt of the dagger that you threw into him, and just pushed it in further, even though he's already dead.
Sure.
This one you cut him and it cuts one of the major arteries, and he's definitely quickly bleeding out. He's not looking good, but he's wobbly, but he's still somehow standing.
You can always run.
Sabria, it is your turn.
All right, dope. So, I'm gonna pop out from behind the door again,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take a pop shot at that one.
With what?
You're right. With what? All right, cool. I forgot this was a thing. I've got this is the weird ass gauntlet character. So all of a sudden I'm holding a dagger, and what appears to be what color did we say it was? It was a white gauntlet with the green stone in the back of it, right?
Yep. So
Okay. If anybody's looking at Sabria right now, all of a sudden she's got this weird ass gauntlet on her hand, and it's got this glowing green stone on the back of the palm, right?
Yep.
And so she kind of waves her hand for a second, and she's holding a dagger. You don't know where she pulled it from,
But
it's
she has
there.
it.
She has it, and that stone is just glowing.
And
She goes in for a shot there.
As I eat some more celery.
With a
That will
21.
hit.
For 5 damage.
Alright. You stabby this man for 5 damage. He's still alive, but you have insulted this man because you stabbed him in his back.
I have insulted this man. Perfect. I don't think I have anything else that I can do.
Cool. Parzival, your turn.
So I'm done.
Well, I am gonna attack this one, the one that Sabri attacked, with my rapier.
Please do. That will hit.
Okay.
Roll sneak
For
attack
3,
damage.
and
More damage on the sneak attack. You kill it. You kill this man.
all right. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna disengage
Mm-hmm.
and just go to right around here. I
Okay.
need to do an athletics or
No, because
Get him.
you can squeeze through all friendly spaces.
okay,
So you're good.
and that'll be my turn.
Bandit Captain is dead. That one is dead. This one, he's gonna pull out he's got his crossbow out towards Kaibar. 20 to hit for a whopping 2 piercing damage before it's reduced to 1.
Alrighty.
Oh.
It's just like when you just jab a thumbtack into the weird little callus part and it just kind of sits there. That's all.
This one's going to stand on its dead compatriot's body and try to stab at Kaibar. They're all angry at you now for killing their leader.
That's cool.
That misses.
I mean, if their leader was the best of them and I killed him that easily, I can understand their impotent, inadequate rage.
Yeah. This one's coming at Kosiv because it's from the dude that you just stabbed with your rapier. That's a 22 to hit for 5 slashing damage.
Little shit.
That's usually what I'm told. Ooh. Hold on. So that's fixing that up. So -5 on that. Cool. Now end his turn. Next one to Kaibar. A 17 to hit for 7 slashing damage, reduced to 3. This
Alright.
one's going to come over here and shoot a crossbow at Kosev. Batwang. For 21 to hit for 2 damage. God, I'm rolling so bad today.
The one in the north?
Yeah.
You're next.
Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, this one's dead, so let me delete him off the initiative tracker. This one's still alive. And he looks at you, he's like, oh, he's next, huh? It looks like you're next. And he tries to scimitar you for a 13, and he misses. Kaibar, it's your turn. I'm gonna drink some of my ale now. Yeah, Kaibar, your turn. What you doing? You're muted.
All right, there we go. I temporarily lost my window, so I couldn't unmute myself. Cool. All right. Next, I'm gonna swing at the dude diagonally down right from me first.
Cool.
Yes. Gonna raging greatsword. 14.
I think that does hit.
Sweet. 17 damage.
Jesus Christ. You one-shot him.
All right.
And then some.
All right, and then let's keep it going. Let's move on to the dude directly south of me.
All
My
right.
second attack. I'm gonna say a 12 doesn't hit.
It just hits.
Oh, all right. 14.
And you kill that one too. You are just
Nice.
you're just on you are yeah. I can't think of what it was. So I'm in like my GTA mode, that little statue that little Trevor has, the statue of impotent rage or something. I'm like, that's what you're going through. All the rage. As you just
Told you I was fine, Kosev.
Kosev, light crossbow coming at you. That's a 5. Whoa. So that misses. And it's your turn.
Okay. I was going to try to say something to them, but I guess, would you make that my full action? I have a mild flavor thing I'd like to try and do.
If you're trying to converse with them, that is your action.
Okay. So I was going to say things as I slashed through the poor guy in front of me, but that's all right.
I mean, it depends. Are you trying to like converse with them to try to convince them to do something, or are you just like trying to like, yell at them?
No, I'd try to persuade or intimidate them to run.
If you kill the person in front of you and like yell something, you can try to intimidate them. I'll allow that.
All right, we'll try it.
All
So this is what I'll tell you what I was going to do, and you let me know if we'd do it or not. I was going to say your leader is dead. Strike. The guy that's almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
You stand no chance. Run away with your lives. This is your only chance. And strike the next guy that was closest to me.
You know what? Do it, because I think if you do this and actually kill both of them, or at least one of them, I'll allow you to roll the deception or the intimidation.
Okay. Yeah, so first, your leader is dead. Strike the guy in front.
Yeah, you'll hit.
And that's +2 again.
I mean, he had 1 hit point left, so.
That's 13 damage.
All right. And then you wanted to say something else and cut at the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You stand no chance and attack the other guy.
That will hit.
It's once again +2.
All right. You don't kill it, but you do some damage to him.
And run away now with your lives.
All right. Roll me intimidation. With advantage, because you just killed something. Oh, you didn't need the advantage. You rolled 1 higher than what I rolled for their save. So,
Yeah, I'm a little ticked off.
as of right now, you think you've intimidated them thoroughly enough that they're running. That they're getting that scared look on their face, like, oh shit, what should we do? And they're looking a little nervous. But it's not any of their turn right now. So, Sabria, what you doing?
Oh, all right. Let's see. Huh.
Huh, indeed.
All right, so I want to squeeze over here since they're friendly squares.
Squeeze on in.
Dope. I'm going for this bitch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt again.
You love you some guiding bolt. Do it.
I do, and so I'm gonna. I want to do kind of just what I want to do what Kosov just did. So
Mhm.
I want to hit him and then yell something.
Okay.
And so what I want to yell is, "Well, you heard the man. Get out of here."
So intimidating.
Get off my lawn.
Fucking kidding me. I mean, okay, that's scary enough.
I mean,
Just this massive lightning bolt coming at you. That's pretty goddamn scary.
You say that, and the shot goes wide. Like, way off. Like, he doesn't have to duck or dodge or anything. It's just, like, a good, like, 2 feet away from him.
That hurts so much.
I know. That's why I said it.
I'm so upset. This.
Is that in your turn?
Yes.
Parsifal, you're up.
All right. Well, why not? Jump to there and Sherpo this one right here.
Okay. Oh, wow. Roll that damage. Oh.
And sneak attack.
No, you don't get
Oh.
sneak attack.
That's right.
Not on that. Wow, you got a crit and you rolled 5 damage.
Mm,
I feel like that hurts, doesn't it?
it does.
You rolled a 1 and a 2 on damage. Congratulations. It's the bandit's turns, though. This one, down here, he drops the scimitar and uses dash action to move twice. You've thoroughly intimidated him. Boom. Right there. Same with this one. Cool. This one, however, is right up in your grill, and he's like, you know what, this is fight or flight, and he chooses fight. And he rolled a nat 1 to attack you there, Kosa, so you're okay.
Come on, buddy.
Buddy! Kaibar, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Cool. Then I'm gonna step right here. I'm just gonna grapple him.
Okay.
So it's a strength check
Yes.
that I have advantage on. Let's see.
I also rolled a 14, but your strength modifier is a 3. So
Yes.
I think I'm giving that to you. Tiger's the attacker, so it's you. Never mind.
Awesome. Yeah, really, that was about it. I didn't really have anywhere I was going with that grapple. It just seemed like a funny idea. So that's really I'm grappling him and just kind of just holding him in place.
Okay then. That works. And oops. And this bandit, the last of the bandits, he's running. Cool. Kosov, it's your turn. Are there any bandit that's within your immediate vicinity is being grappled by Kaibar?
Alright, stab my rapier in the ground, walk up to him, and say, okay, now you have one job if Mr. Big Guy doesn't kill you first. Your job is to tell everyone you know, don't fuck with, and look back to Sabria. What should we be called?
Time to come up with a team name, guys.
Supposed to have a name.
Team name.
One moment.
You got I need something soon. Are you like Googling like team names? Fantasy team names. It's gonna give you like fantasy football names.
Team Stone Giant.
Nope, not happening. Hell no. Shit.
I do know that I'm officially changing the name of this title to "What's in a Name."
What's in a name? I love it.
I keep thinking of names of other things that like other
I know.
podcasts use.
Yeah. Shit. I didn't know we would need that.
I just thought it would be cool.
Yeah, I did too, but I
Anytime now.
O'Day, help us out.
It's not my team.
Fuck. I hadn't considered us a team yet. What the fuck do we do now?
Don't mess with. I can't. Zephyr something.
Don't mess with Zephyr. Whatever it is you stumble through those words, but he's still like kind of pissing in his pants. He goes, yeah, sure. That ain't nobody messing with you guys. No, nobody will.
No.
So what are you doing with him? You told him this. Is Kaibar, are you letting him go, or are you just strangling the life out of him?
Don't mess with the we don't know.
Should I let him go, guys?
Might as well.
Someone's got to spread the word of the we don't knows.
Yeah.
Sounds like you lucked out, friend.
All right. And you see, like, there's a puddle underneath of him now, where he's a mixture of blood and piss,
Wonderful.
and he
Aw,
runs.
Yeah, that's about accurate.
Poor kid.
Cool.
Really?
I wave goodbye.
What do we gain from this?
What do you gain from this? That is a good question.
Not death.
There are 5 dead bandits and a bandit captain littered around the battlefield.
I'm going for that captain.
So what are you doing? You're just investigating them?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Roll me investigation.
I
will do.
guess some of his goons that are dead.
There's a lot of it. There's 5 of his goons that are dead.
13.
Cool.
So investigation.
Yes. Sarah, you find 120. Wait, 2d10 gold. So you find 12 gold on him.
Okay.
And I got 19 on mine.
Hold on. As well as 3 gems.
Ooh.
That look like they're worth about 100, 150 gold apiece.
Okay.
If you know that 19, I'm just gonna use that as a general investigation for all the bandits, so that you're not rolling for every single fucking bandit.
That's fine.
You killed 5 of them, so you find an additional 30 gold on between all of you. You find an additional 30 gold on the bandits that you've murderized. You can split that up how you see fit.
Sweet.
So yeah, you've successfully defended your camp from bandits, and then made out like a bandit.
God damn it.
I'm here all week, guys.
You've been warned.
Cool. And you know what? Let me take the fog of war off of that one. Bam. So now you're fully illuminated. And let me take the last of these bandits off in case I want to use this map again. Because I only have like 3 maps that I made or like copied onto this, so I'm going to be reusing maps depending on, how many encounters you guys get.
Yay.
Yeah. Doesn't mean much for you guys, it's just more for me. All right, so you guys do get your long rest afterwards because that was the first. It happened during the first shift. So you guys do get your full rest afterwards. And I guess I should have said this to start off with when you were doing your traveling. You technically travel about 10... Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. You technically travel about 10 miles a day when you're traveling, like on the overland maps. And it is 70 miles, so technically 7 days worth of travel. You can move at a quicker pace, which will be at 15 miles an hour. So you'll get there... You've traveled 2 days already, so it's 5 days less left. You would get there in 3 days instead of 5. If you do that, however, you will take 1 level of exhaustion for that day. You'll get that exhaustion. You'll get rid of that exhaustion that night, but during the day you will have 1 level of exhaustion. So it's up to you if you guys want to move at a expedient pace or not.
I don't want to move at experience speed. I already know what exhaustion feels like. I don't like it.
Yeah, you get disadvantage on ability checks.
I would much rather walk at a regular pace.
All right, just throwing that option out there. Let me get my next day's worth of dice ready. Your third day goes by, thankfully, uneventful for you guys. At least during the day. Let me roll that that one at night. Ooh.
So what do we call ourselves?
Oh yeah, like 5 minutes after the guy left, I just go,
Yeah, just like
the Forsaken Four. Damn it, that would have been cool.
Well, now you know for next time.
Great idea,
That's-
genius.
that's not bad, Joseph. Let's hold on to that for next time.
Next bandit.
Yeah, next bandit. The Forsaken Four.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
Nice drink.
I mean, it was either that or wasted potential.
That's not bad either.
Cool. So I think
It reminds me of
Well,
my
it was
college.
wasted on this bandit, so.
Alrighty, so we're going to use that one next. Alright, so this one is your next encounter. You guys are getting an encounter almost every day. I like this. Who's taking third watch?
I will.
You. That's you? That's right.
Yeah.
What's your passive?
15.
15. Okay. Right now, you guys like traveling as you and towards the end of the next day. I'm going to zoom in on the map so people that are watching the stream can see it as well better. From where they started to where they are, they're reaching like a hilly area right now. Like to your east, far off, like there's part of a river. I mean, you guys don't really see it, but like in game you don't really see it, but it's there. And to your west is a bunch of hills that are slowly leading off into mountains. And I say that because out in the distance, your passive's 15. Let me see what they are doing, so I know. Cool. Out in the, you know, I've this doesn't work very well as in a third, like as a nighttime encounter. So I'm going to backtrack this a little bit. I'm going to say this for the fourth day of travel, and it's going to be an encounter while you're traveling during the day. I take that back. You're okay at night, but your fourth day is going to have this encounter.
Fourth day is fucked.
Fourth day is fucked. I'm going to see if one of my maps have like some sort of like ruins in them at all, because this says ruins, and I like the idea of using it.
So we're back to full health and get all of our things back.
Yes.
Right? Q.
Awesome.
Cool.
I need that back.
So I'm going to make one last map. It's jungle themed, but it's full of ruins, which is where this encounter says it's taking place at. So I want to kind of use that one. I'm going to use the most open areaed one that I have, just so it makes more sense. So give me a second. And whoever's typing away, I can hear all the clicking.
Oh, I apologize. I thought it was muted. My bad.
No, you were not. All the clicking. Good job. Moving my map over. There we go. Oh no. There it goes. Cool. Ruins. Oops, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So, you see, as you guys are traveling, I'll start reading this right now for you. You see, I need to roll 1d3. Wow, you don't see that often. I'm going to have to type that out. Roll 1d3. Oh, you see all of them. Cool. You see 4. All of you see it because they're kind of big. You see like some smoke rising up out in the distance, like over like one of the hills maybe. And then finally, when you guys like are able to actually see over the hill, you see what looks to be four giants you've never seen before. Like, you've never seen this style of giant in your travels so far. Anyone that wants to can roll me like a nature, see if they can try to discern what type of giant this is.
Yeah, I might know what they are.
Good, you can roll.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kosov would know. And Kyber, I'd give you advantage just because you're Goliath. So
Because I know what giants are and I fucking hate them.
Yeah, so you would know them as well. These are stone giants.
Cool.
You see 4 of them that are just obliterating what remains of... You don't know if it was a town or like a small little community or if it was just a building that they just didn't like. But they're essentially trying to erase this thing from the map. And I'm going to add all 4 of them onto this map now. Boop. Cool. Let me move you guys onto this map, and then I'll add you to the map in a moment, just so we have you there. There we go. Like I said, I know it's jungle themed, but that's just because it's meant for the Tomb of Annihilation run, but it has a lot of ruins and shit that I like to use, because you can use them as cover and whatnot. Did I put 3 giants out or 4? 4, good. I'm gonna scatter them because they're fucking shit up everywhere. And I'll say you guys... Actually, this won't be over here. Because you guys will be coming from the east, moving west towards this one. Bam. But you see those 4 giants just kind of fucking up everything. They don't notice... Just like the first time, they don't notice you yet. But they're also... Their eyes aren't just set in a bag like the last giant was. They're all over the place moving, so there's a lot better chance of them seeing you. What are you doing?
We should leave them be.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I agree.
Do you, though?
I do.
What is the CR level of a stone giant, anyway?
I don't care.
I do, because I want... Oh, I do care.
Yeah, when I see 4 of them, I'm kind of like backing away, maybe finding thing to crouch behind.
Yeah.
Backing up, backing up, backing up. Backing up.
Because my daddy taught me good.
Your daddy taught you good.
Do you know this? Like, I thought you were quoting the song.
I was. I know.
That was the next line, I'm sorry.
It was the from Shmo Yo Ho.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are trying to back up and be
Ooh, I would like to...
if you want to be stealthy, roll me stealth. Is my short answer, but whatever you were going to say, go ahead.
Yup.
Can I?
Can you?
Nah, I can't waste my spell slots like that. I'm just gonna roll for stealth. That's a 6.
Ismad, you rolled sleight of hand, not stealth. There you go.
Damn it.
Cool. Emily, you might as well just roll initiative now.
Cool. Second one in a row for initiative, so that's good.
Because I needed you guys to beat a 15, and you did not. One of the giants, the closest one to you all, notices you. This one up on to the north. And to all of you except Kaibar, because I think you speak giant, right?
Sabri also speaks.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Giant.
Well, anyone that doesn't speak giant, it just sounds like random grunts and yells or whatever. But those that do speak giant, you hear the giant up the closest to you, to the north, yelling, "Oh, look at the puny ones! It is time to smash more!" And, yeah. Roll initiatives. All of you. This is going to be very bad for you all.
Mummy.
Cool. We put this in descending order. Cool. And what does it say that they like to do in this encounter? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so one of the giants go first because I rolled a nat 20 on it, on initiative. And these giants, the first one that goes, he picks up a piece of one of the ruins he's working on and chucks it in your general vicinity. I'm going to see what the range, how far you guys are from him, so I can figure out if I'm rolling at disadvantage. I'm pretty sure I am. Oh yeah. Cool. But it's still within range for him to hit you. Or try to hit you. So this is going to go towards... I'm going to roll a d4. And it's going to be... I'm just going to go from the top down. So 1 is Kosef, 2 Parzival, 3 Serbia, 4 Kaibar. Kosef, you are Kosef, you are behind something. So if I roll for you, since it's already going to be at disadvantage, I'm going to give you like a plus something, probably +5 to your AC.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2, so it's going to Parzival.
Oh no.
Parzival, it's at disadvantage. 15, so that does hit you, actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Parzival, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. Cool, you just make the strength saving throw, but you do take 30 bludgeoning damage as this rock pummels into you.
Mommy, I don't want to go to fighting today.
Yeah, that just happened. Sabri, it's your turn. If you're talking...
I got a dude right next to me
Uh-huh.
that may be stuck under a boulder.
No, because if you would have failed, he would have been knocked prone, but he succeeded.
Okay.
It's not a boulder, it's just a rock. Maybe like...
This isn't a boulder?
No, it's just a...
Rock!
It's probably
Ain't
about...
no boulder.
It's
That's
probably
not
about
a
the
boulder.
size...
This is a boulder.
It's probably about the size of your head, but it's still just... It's not a boulder.
Fair. Shit.
Running is always an option.
In which
No,
direction
that's
were we
range.
going?
Doesn't matter.
You're moving southwest.
Okay.
That's why I have you guys on the east side of the map. So you're coming
Okay.
from the east, going southwest.
Okay.
So
The
way you
well.
came is to the east.
Is this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is America.
That's on right now. It's on repeat.
I bet it is.
Okay, so what I want to do is not fight these things.
Mm-hmm. All I'm thinking of is, I just put it in the Twitch chat, is Jar Jar Binks. Like, you some people gonna die?
Son of a bitch. Oh my god. You said people who's afraid. You said people gonna die. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. I'm going to turn to my comrades. Guys, let's go. And I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
On your... What level spell is Fly?
3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can only cast it on one person because it's only level 3.
I'm aware, but it gets me out of here.
What was your team name again? Fearsome 4?
Forsaken
Or
4.
Forsaken 4? Well, it's better
Or wasted potential.
it's now going to be the Forsaken 1 as, you fly.
No, I'm not actually going to ditch them.
Okay. But you said you are casting Fly on yourself?
I am casting Fly on myself.
Cool.
So,
You have a movement speed of 60.
yes. So I'm gonna fly straight up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay.
Because casting Fly is an action, and then that'll be my move action.
Okay. Well.
So before I did that, I'm like, guys, let's bail. And then I'm up in the air.
Well, the giant closest to you sees you flying up, and he's going to try to bring you back down to Earth. You're 60 feet up in the air. Let me see how close he is to you. So yeah, this will be a disadvantage. You're probably high enough that it's more than 60 feet. And you're lucky that I rolled that at disadvantage because I rolled a nat 1. Otherwise, it would have been a 16, and I'm pretty sure that would have hit you.
That just hits.
Yeah, so you're lucky I did that at disadvantage.
I sure am.
Because I would have made you take the bludgeoning damage as well, then roll the DC save on your concentration, and you could have taken the falling damage as well.
It's okay. The last time I fell 60 feet, it was only 26 damage.
Yeah, but I would have done 25 damage on the attack itself.
Well, fuck.
Kosef, it's your turn. You just heard Sabria yell, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of me being behind this thing, and I know they're faster than me, so I'm gonna try and hide and then move and then scurry away.
Okay.
Would that be
You can do so.
cool? You need
If you're gonna hide it, I want this. Since you're hiding behind stuff, I want the stealth check first. You think you're hiding?
and then because that was my action, I guess I just move my full 30 and as far away from them as possible. So I guess it would be moving
Off the map.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna write on your little token. Once I pull it up on the red part, plus 40 or plus 20. So you're 20 feet off the map. But I'm gonna put you right at the edge. Parzel, you just took a rock to the face. What you doing?
Mama, I think Mama never raised an idiot. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stealth and run away.
You're not hiding behind anything. Tell me how you're going to stealth.
Oh, there's a leaf tree right here.
Yeah, but they all see you right now. You can't just just walk into a bush and say I'm hiding.
I do have my clothes. I could just say I'm gonna run to here, hide, and then take a bonus action and move.
Your bonus. You can try, but I'm gonna pretty much negate your advantage on your cloak because once again they know where you are right now.
Hmm. And I couldn't have just grabbed onto Savory as she tried to fly away. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Um,
What are you doing? I need an answer quickly.
yeah, I think. All right, that's gonna have to be it.
All right, so
So I'll move to there. Try to hide.
roll stealth. Okay.
24.
All right. I got you 20, 15 feet. You can move another 15 feet.
5, 10, 15 off the map.
All right. So let me put a +5 on your token.
And did you have the disadvantage?
I know what I'm doing. The stone giant, he's going to roll. Sabria's up high, so this one's going to go towards Kaibar. This rock. They're not moving, they're just throwing rocks at you.
Okay.
19 to hit for 16 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I mean, I'll probably pass, but okay.
No, you are not prone. So yeah, you are. It knocked you down.
Wait, I hit. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's fucking stupid. How is it that I can lift 1,960 pounds and that knocks me prone?
Because it's like it knocks you off balance, and just knocks you down that way. But we'll put that on you, that little marker, even though it's going to be your turn in a moment. You're prone, so any ranged attack's going to have disadvantage on you anyway. So I'm going to roll evens or odds. Evens, he's going to throw at Sabria. Odds, it's going to throw at Kaibar. Kaibar it is. For 14 to hit, which just hits, for 32 bludgeoning damage. Ooh. And it's your turn now, Kaibar. You're already prone, so I can't really make you roll a strength check on that.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I guess I'm just gonna stand up and since apparently that's what we're doing now.
Yeah. If you're using the dash action, you can get, because it's half your movement to stand up, so that'll give you 15 movement left.
No, I have 40 foot movement.
That's right, because of your barbarian bullshit. So you have 20 feet left, which would get you to the edge of the map, and if you wanted to dash, it would get you another 40 feet off. Cool. Guys, this encounter would have fucked you guys up, is fucking you guys up. And this is just encounter number 1 for the day. There's one stone giant left that gets to move before Sabria's turn to try to escape. It is going to move slightly so it can get in range to actually throw a rock at you. It's still going to be at disadvantage, though.
I didn't ask for this.
I did ask for this, and that is a 25 to hit.
That is at me?
Yeah. I roll a for 31 damage.
Jesus fuck.
Roll me a con save. You have to beat a 15.
Okay, hold on. What is 48 minus 31?
You're at 11.
No, I'm not.
Your hit points is 43.
You...
I have it on your token. Oh, 48 minus 31. Hold up, how did that... Oh, you already took damage once already, didn't you?
No, I probably forgot to reset it from the previous battle.
Probably. Alright, so minus 31. So at 17.
That's better. Okay, what is it?
15,
what do I roll?
Con save, you have to be 15 or higher. You are still flying.
Shit. Okay.
I'm going to roll a 66 just to see how much you would have taken.
I don't care to know.
You would have taken 18. That would have killed you.
That would have been enough to put me down.
That would have killed you. Cool, but it's your turn. Are you flying off?
I am. I sure am. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So, 60 feet, right back the way we've come.
Alright, so it's going to take you, since you guys did run away, it's going to take you, like, the backtrack and find another path. It is going to add some overall travel time to your overworld traveling. Sorry, not sorry.
Shut up.
I still got one more encounter to roll for tonight or
God
today.
damn it.
So let's see if you guys get something. For anyone that's watching the stream, I'm wasting all of my nat 20s on your encounters. Like every encounter you guys have gotten, it's because I rolled a nat 20. And it's anything 16 or higher gets you an encounter.
Nice.
So I just rolled another 20.
Fuck.
You guys can take a short rest between these encounters. So Sabri, that gets you your spell slot back. Fuck.
Yeah, that gives me my spell slot back. And I'm gonna roll some hit dice because that hurts.
Who's saying that's not how dice work? If you're asking, that's not how dice work for like the encounters. Overworld encounter, I'm taking the rules because this one just tells me to roll that they have an encounter every day. I'm just rolling for the chance to it, and I'm taking the Tomb of Annihilation rules for overworld travel, where I roll a d20 for every chance for an encounter, and 16 or higher, 16 to 20, they get an encounter. And then I roll a d100 off the table, if they have an encounter, so I know what that encounter is. If you're asking, is that how dice works? You guys are still in the hilly areas, right? Yeah. 61.
Okay, so just hit dice as many times during the short rest?
As many times as you'd like to use it. Just know when you take a long rest, you only get up to half of them back, so you only get 3 hit dice back when you take a long rest.
Okay.
So like right now you have a total of 6 that you can use, but you'll get 3 back at the end of the night. Jesus Christ. Right. So this, if you guys haven't noticed, this chapter is meant to let you know that giants are wreaking havoc on the Sword Coast. If you haven't noticed already. But that's, oh shit, I didn't want to close that out. Damn it. Chapter 3, encounters, thank you. I need this one back. So you guys are, you've guys, it takes you a while, but you eventually, get back onto the, onto a path that you need to be on. However, in true fashion, that giants are trying to cause some shit. You guys see more giants out in the distance. This time, you guys, I'm just going to tell you what you see. You guys see 3 frost giants this time. I'm telling you just because you guys have someone that knows giants very well. But they are out in the distance from you. They look like they're just kind of like sitting in wait for passing caravans or adventurers or what have you. They're just kind of like sitting in wait. They're not really hiding that well because frost giants kind of stick out in, a well-traveled road. So before I move you guys onto the map, it's up to you if you guys are like, what you see the giants in the distance. You're probably about 150 feet away from them right now.
How many did we see?
3 frost giants.
We saw 3 too many.
You guys are seeing a lot of giants during this travel.
I'm
I don't want to
tired.
risk it. I'm with Kosa here.
And if you want to avoid the encounter, I need you all to roll the stealth again. I'm going to move you onto the map anyway, just in case. I heard a ding ding.
And I have not rolled above single digits for stealth checks all night.
No, you did. You did the first time.
Did I?
Yeah, it was the only one that failed. The first one was Kaibar.
And Kaibar just redeemed himself.
You sure did.
So Courtney, this one's going to be on you this time.
Oh, fuck.
Call evens or odds. If you get it right, we'll go with the group stealth.
God damn it. Odds.
Ooh.
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Ooh.
Shit.
I should have done that as a GM role, so I could tell you either way. You think you're being stealthy,
Fair.
but I didn't. It's too late.
It also wouldn't have helped that you reacted that way either.
I mean, if I'd have thought of it ahead of time, I would have hidden my reaction. I just
Fair.
didn't think of it.
I think I'm being stealthy.
I'm talking about of the reaction of what you rolled. Cool. One of the giants seemed to notice you out in the distance
Shit.
and starts walking towards you all.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know. They only speak giant. Cool. And he starts yelling at you, or I can't really say yelling. To you it sounds like yelling, to him it's just talking in giant. And he's like, no, these don't look like caravan at all. What are you doing out in these harsh lands?
Does he appear to be like, you know how assholes sound before they're about to attack you, right?
Roll insight.
Like, okay.
Kaibar, tell him some hill giants to the south called them.
No.
Well,
Wait, can I try the insight? Do I need to?
I rolled a
Understand.
5 on my wisdom, so
Okay, then never
Oh
mind.
my god! What? Holy shit! Okay. Is he speaking like an asshole?
he's speaking like like the bullies that like walking up to someone that clearly smaller and weaker than them. He's like babying you essentially. He's like, oh, what are you doing out here?
Yeah.
That's the voice he's kind of using.
Okay.
Kaibar, tell him some hill giants to the south called them fat.
Or the stone giants from yesterday.
They're same day. Those are earlier today.
Same day.
It was probably about like 4 hours ago.
The stone giants from back down the other way.
I mean, it doesn't mean they like or hate each other necessarily. So
They all hate each other.
Actually, I think that's accurate.
All the different types of giants are like fighting each other. And the
Someone was
hill
paying.
giants are the lowest on the totem pole.
Someone was paying attention to the plot that Sephiros gave you.
Hill giants are like the dumbest of the giants.
They are.
Shit. So,
I say 2 of you speak giant, so 2 of you can say something to them.
yeah.
I'm giving you guys like 10 seconds before I'm running.
Oh god. So
I'm just waiting.
gonna step
in
along
over,
over here.
Mhm.
We were just talking to some stone giants down. What is it? South?
To you guys, it would have been north of here.
I just picked a random direction.
Just to the north. They were saying some kind of not nice stuff about you guys.
Yeah, I'm backing away. I'm not running, but like I'm casually walking in the opposite direction at this point.
I'm stealthy, so I'm walking away, and I'm stealthy. I'm a stealthy little boy.
I mean, you are stealthy, but you're not hiding behind anything. When he gets close enough, since because Courtney rolled so poorly, it alerted him to all of you. So you can't rely on your stealth check always being high. You have to if when they get close to you, you have to be actually hiding behind something or in shadows.
Okay.
You're on
Then
you're on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know anyone that's hiding in plain sight on a fucking highway.
Well, I mean, you never know what you mostly look for. You hide it in plain sight.
But so you're telling him that some giants up north were talking bad on him? He goes. Let me think. How would I want her to use? Like, what words I wanted to use on that one. So he's like, well, stone giants, you say? They're not.
Yep.
Sticks and stones. They can't.
Another step back.
I don't know. They were following us this far south. I think while they were at trying to get at us, they may try some stuff with you guys.
And you think these giants can do anything to the great frost giants?
Well, no, of course not. But I mean, they may be causing trouble.
Another.
Slight irritation at most.
I like how goes like another step back. And what does that have to do with us? And at this point, you notice that the other two giants are slowly walking forward.
Hmm?
They can cause all the trouble they want. They still will not be able to take the reins on the Sunderings.
Well, no, of course not. Even if they made it this far south, they probably couldn't be able to take you three on in combat. But there was 4 of them, and do you really want to give them the satisfaction of letting them do whatever they want in your looks around for a second, Lance?
Roll me.
I'm well off the map now.
Oh my god.
Roll me of what word? Persuasion. That word.
Okay.
At least a
That is
full
a
dash.
natural 20!
At least a full dash away.
I like how this entire time, like, Gus is like, I'm moving this far, I'm moving further and further.
Guys, holy fuck.
Cool. I'm going to roll, unless I roll a nat 20 as well, I think you got this. I rolled a 6.
Oh my god.
And because this will just be easier than trying to type this out and concentrating on 2 things at once. For people in chat saying, like, hey, that's not how stealth works. I know that stealth is... It's weird. Because I know I'm looking for the rules right now because I know it's in there and I'm reading up right now. You do have to, as in general, be hiding behind or in something like... Unless you use, like, the hide in plain sight skills, which even then I don't know that one off the top of my head 100%. Like, it's just like I said, like, if they're in an open field, yeah, you can try to, like, what the stealth roll does, like the initial roll, is you moving silently, you know, trying to use the what environment you do have to hide correctly. But if someone makes too much noise, it's like one of those, brink, goes off. He notices one of them And once he starts walking up, that's when you see, the rest of the party right there. It's like they didn't try to move or hide or anything. And that might be partly on me because I didn't give everyone the opportunity as he's walking up to try to get the fuck out of Dodge. But if it's in broad daylight on an open field, I don't see how any sort of stealth roll, unless you're actually in something, it's going to let you actually stay hidden as a giant walks up to you. That's for the that's part of what learning the whole party. I'll do the person that failed, I gave them the opportunity to roll a second roll to see if I was going to do a group check or not on that stealth, to be like, three of you passed, and one of you didn't, but there's always that, because the group, I gave them the opportunity to get a group check instead of you fucked it up for everyone check. That's kind of how I ran it. I think this is the second or third time tonight I've done it that way. Just so you know, like, that I'm not, making, bullshit calls each time. I'm whatever role I stick with that role each time it happens. That's what I should say I get to. Sorry. It was easier just to explain it than try to type that out while running the game at the same time. I was like, oh no, what do I do? But goddamn, back on point with your goddamn nat 20 persuasion. I hate you on that. I hate but respect you for it. Because you were... It was that last thing you said that actually made me say, okay, you can roll that persuasion, because what you said, like, on their lands...
Yeah.
That's what I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, play them up a little bit.
That's what finally struck that little ego.
Yeah.
Although the whole time the Coast had the right idea, he was backing up, like, you weren't doing too good on that persuasion.
No.
But it was that last one that did it.
Yeah. And I mean, I have something readied.
So he looks at you. He, like, contemplates. He does what I'm doing, just, like, stroking the beard a little bit, thinking. And he goes, we'll make a deal with you, lass. You'll take us to these stone giants.
Ooh.
And if they are...
6? I'm just kidding. I didn't actually say that. Just keep going.
Wait, what did you say?
I said with the 6? God damn.
You've persuaded him to go north, but he's still,
Okay.
You will take us to these stone giants that you so claim are there.
Uh-huh.
And you will help us destroy them.
Guys, what did I get us into?
Koster's nowhere near you. He's bolted.
Possible as well. She just looks back and it's like,
It's just
look
Kyle
at
and
you
you.
people.
It's just guy. Well.
You hear from off in the distance, you're doing great.
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
I'll remember you.
All right, cool.
So he
Okay, I'll lead you there.
he comes up to you, like right up on you. Whoops. And he kneels down in front of you. Low enough, since he's like, you're on a little bit of a ledge. He kneels down low enough on the lower edge that he like presents his shoulder to you. He's like, climb on aboard. We'll get there much faster.
I mean, I can fly. Actually, before I say that, let me double check that spell. I don't know how long it lasts.
It lasts about an hour.
No, fly lasts 10 minutes.
Oh. Concentration
Nope.
10 minutes. Yep, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, he offers
Okay.
you to his shoulder, and he points to the giants behind him, and like has them points off to the distance towards your comrades. He's like, "Go collect them," and he just kind of saunters off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that conversation. Probably.
You didn't.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just running, trying to find a bush to hide.
Kyber, are you climbing on the shoulder of this giant as well?
May as well.
Cool.
Wait, DM, can I do that?
I'm going to get to you two because I'm going to do something with you two as they catch up. I'm glad I still have. Let me copy these giants so I can put them on the other map in a minute. I'm just going to move you guys onto the jungle map now, just so I have it done and over with. Yeah. So you two that are running away, you see. It's just walking, but even when you guys take your dash, or no, when you take your dash action, you can outrun it. So he's kind of like jogging up to you guys. He doesn't have he doesn't have any of his weapons drawn, but you two, Parzival and Kosov, do see a frost giant running towards you.
Run, Kosov! Run!
There goes your stealth.
Yeah, you just yelled, so I guess you're not stealthing then, huh?
No.
You also, and shortly afterwards, you see the other two giants, like, running to catch up to him. Roll me. Actually, Parzival, yours is probably high enough.
17.
Passive. Kosov, roll me perception. Let's start with that. We'll go from there. 16. You notice on top of one of the giants, you see your companions riding on top of it.
Like they're alive, right? They're like just standing or sitting. What?
Whatever they want to do, but they're holding on to it and riding it somehow.
How tall are frost giants? I don't even know.
Let's see if it says on this before I make up something. I know they're large creatures, so I think they're about 12 to 15 feet.
Oh goddamn. Okay.
15? I want to say around 15. I honestly I don't know off the top of my head. Frost giant 5e. Let's see if it tells me how big they are.
You guys, what should I do?
Oh no, they're huge creatures, not large. My bad.
Oh shit.
So they stand at around, on average, 20 feet.
Motherfucker. Okay. Is he too far that I couldn't hear that?
Here
If he's
was.
like
yelling,
yelling, he's like,
"You
what
good?"
should I do?
I mean, eventually you'll catch up to them. It depends. Those giants are going to catch up to you either way, whether you guys run or not. Their movement speed is faster than yours.
I'm just saying, like, if I can hear Kosov yelling that, I'm gonna be like, it's okay. We're good. Just go with it.
Yeah, if I heard a response,
Roll me another perception to
oh shit.
see if you can
Do I
hear her.
do-
You too, Parzival. So you guys, this is to see if you can hear her. And Sabria, I want you to roll something to see like how loud you can yell it. I just don't know what that would be.
Okay.
I feel like there should be a roll for that since it's
Yeah.
the only real noises are the stomping of giants, so I can't imagine it can't be that
I guess it'd
loud.
be a performance check, right?
I guess so.
I guess.
Let's go with
Or
that.
maybe-
Fuck it. Unless you can think of something better, let's go with that.
No.
You don't yell it that loudly.
No.
Because if you hear her yell something, but it's too far out in the distance to understand what she's saying. Because she didn't roll high enough to get her voice out.
I play dead.
I played dead. Oh,
I'm like
no.
I'm backing up and I pretend that I trip and hit my head and
You roll me performance
shit.
on the trip, and if you roll high enough, I'll let you roll a deception.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh
I feel like you probably over exaggerated a little bit. The fall.
no. Your tongue's hanging out of your face.
Um, you think you did a good enough job though.
Yep, I'll commit.
Go ahead and roll deception anyway. I'll let you roll it just for shits and giggles. And an at 20. Guys, I love these rolls tonight. They're so good.
Oh my god.
Okay. While you're doing this, Parzival, what are you doing?
I just look back and I'm like, maybe it worked for him. Maybe it worked for me.
So you're gonna try
I
to do
just do
the
the same thing.
You're gonna play dead?
So good. He thinks I'm dead.
so Parzival, same thing. Performance and a deception. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
I
I cannot get up.
think how both of you guys'
I have
performances
fallen
were
and
great.
can't get up. Send help.
Oh god.
Parzival, I feel like you do the that overreacting like, oh my god, I had a heart attack look. Like you oversell it, and it doesn't work out as well for you. I mean, it doesn't work out for either of you very well, but it works out even less for you. Jesus Christ. So the giant eventually comes down to a halt in front of you guys and just looks down at both of you. Picks both of you up, one in each hand, looks at you guys, and I'm going to need you two to both make me con saves in a second, because while he's holding you both up, he just shakes you guys a little bit. And obviously to him a little bit, to you guys probably a little bit more.
Just Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. So does your save add more than just +1?
Oh, saving throw. Okay. I actually have so I'll actually click saving throw.
I mean, I was just going to give you have a +4, so I was just going to give you the extra 3 on your first roll. So a 19 and a 19. I mean, you guys don't throw up at least. But it does round you guys up, and you guys just being shaken around. It does, wake you up out of your little fake sleep. and he just looks at you and goes, "You aren't very good at that, are you?"
I don't speak giant.
Oh, that's right. None of you do. So to you two, it just sounds like angry roars and growls.
Yo.
Did the giant that's holding me and Kaibar catch up with them? Or...
By the time he's the guy's done shaking them, yes.
Hey guys, it's okay. They've made a deal with us.
And you couldn't tell us that earlier.
Well, I would have, but you ran away.
Like little bitches.
I would have, but you were too far off.
So you filling them in on what you guys are doing?
Yep. So we're gonna lead them to where we found the stone giants, and we're gonna help them beat the stone giants. And I believe in exchange, and at that point I turned towards the one that's holding me, and I was like, they're not going to kill us?
If we feel you did an adequate job assisting, yes.
Turn back to Joseph and Parzival. You heard the man.
Okay, boss.
And
Okey-dokey.
so you guys eventually make your way back to where you saw the giants, the stone giants.
Hey.
The whatever smoke was coming up from what they were destroying is gone, and they're just kind of. I'm putting them in the center, and we're gonna use a little bit of theater of the mind. So actually, you will see smoke. They're just sitting around a little campfire of their own, roasting something.
As we're arriving, can I try to make a high check to hide behind one of them?
Hold on, because I actually got to move you guys, because you guys technically this time coming from the westerns. Ah, shit! I should have flipped. We'll flip the map. That works. Give me a second. see if I can rotate this map. Flip horizontally. Yeah, that worked. Look at me being smart and learning how to use D20 or Roll20, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking to take advantage of my new crossbow, so I'm gonna pick the farthest place I can that still has line of sight.
All right. So you guys are on the west side this time.
Okay.
West Philadelphia, born and raised. Let me move you guys around. I'm like moving like everyone at once, and it's like crazy. There we go. So this is where we're going to end tonight with you guys showing up. You guys show up in front of like where these stone giants are camping out, and you hear, what weapons do the frost giants have? So whatever one of the frost giants, they set you all down and take like a step or two forward. So I will give you guys a chance to like stealth when we actually do rolls next week. But like the giant that was holding Sabria and Kaibar, you see him pick up a giant rock, hold his battle axe, and just slam them together a couple times to get the stone giant's attention.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh yeah, for you guys it's deafening.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And they just start yelling at each other in giant. A lot of profanity, random curses, a lot of I'll be seeing your mother tonight.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smells of dingleberries.
Elderberries.
Yeah. If you're gonna quote Monty Python,
Long time.
if you're gonna quote Monty Python, you quote it right.
Right on the berry.
And all the giants, brandish their weapons. The leader of the three frost giants you're with looks back at all of you, grins, and charges in the battle. And that's where we're ending tonight.
He let us get down first, right?
Yeah, he put you all down.
Yeah, he put us down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
where we're
no.
ending.
Guys, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Way to go, team leader.
How much time did we have before the battle starts to get ready and get into places and that kind of thing?
I mean, you guys will have maybe like 30 seconds at most. From the time they sit you down to the time he like smiles back at you and charges in. But we'll worry all about that next week. I'll let you guys get into position and everything between now and then. But yeah, that was episode 10. It was originally called The Overworld because I couldn't think of an interesting name. But after that bandit encounter, this was episode 10. What's in a name?
The name.
What's in a name? The Forsaken
Guys,
Four.
let's talk about that this week.
Yeah, the Forsaken
Actually,
Four.
name ourselves. I considered it.
Now, for right now, I'm going to stick with the Forsaken Four until you guys come up with something else. So apparently, it seems to become like the unofficial leader of the Forsaken Four over here, Courtney.
I was gonna say, who elected me this?
Apparently, just you talking to people and Joseph telling you, "Hey, what are we doing?" all the time.
People say that, and I did say, "Well, go ahead, almighty leader.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk it all. You said you wanted to talk, and go ahead."
So go ahead, Courtney. Tell us about yourself. Who you play as? Where we find you?
I'm
cool shit you do?
Cornelius. What?
What cool shit you think you do?
What? I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's what cool shit I do. Period.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm Cornelius. I do stream occasionally on my personal channel, Cornelius. I do that on Mondays, occasionally Tuesdays, but on the other hand, I try to sleep on Tuesdays. So Wednesday through Sunday, pretty much every week, I'm on a different channel playing D&D. So I'm living the goddamn life. Wednesdays and Sundays, I'm right here at Caution Nerds for tonight's Storm King's Thunder. On Sundays, we play Tomb of Annihilation with a different crew. Thursdays, I'm over at Unmade Gaming playing some homebrew 5e, actually along with Caution Nerds here because he's a player in that too. Fridays, I'm doing a playtest campaign with the Salt and Sassy channel. We're playing through a 5e system called Savage Dawn, which so far has been really interesting. We're still kind of working through some kinks in the world and the lore and that kind of thing. But so far, it's been awesome. And then Saturdays, I'm hanging out with Kit Battlebeard, and doing some more 5e homebrew shit. It's been dope.
You play almost as much D&D as I do. Actually, I think you play more than me now. I take that back.
Yeah, I play 5 games.
I only do
5
4.
games.
Yeah, you got me beat. Some of
Success.
that Ernie plays one D&D game as far as I know, because this is one of his first ones. Isman, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where can people find you if you want them to? And yeah, that's really all I got for you.
I got nothing. You can just catch me here on Cautious Nerd.
Yeah.
Me trying to do stupid stuff and try to be sneaky person. I'm a sneaky boy.
You're a sneaky boy. You like being
I want to be a sneaky boy. I want to be the sneakiest of sneaky boys.
If it was
Another
a sneaky
boy.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, cool.
Catch you next time.
Cool. Next up, Dave. Tell us a little about yourself. Where can people find you and all that good shite?
Hey, what's up? It's your favorite Gordon Freeman lookalike here. Let's see, I don't do much anymore, but you know, I got some music under the name of Subcycle. A link will pop up in a little bit.
Yep.
And that's about it. It's the only online D&D game I play, but it's pretty fun. I like playing Mr. Kosov, the human fighter.
All right. And last and kind of last. Yeah, just all last. Emily.
What's up, y'all? I was playing the Barbarian as per usual. I soaked a few hits, not that many. The first combat was pretty inconsequential, and the other ones were non-starters. So
I mean, you took a decent amount of damage from that one rock. That's about it.
span new to your pants.
Yeah. This, as far as we know, sadly, will be Emily's last night playing with us. We will have to. I will be in the looks for a new player. She has to leave us for just reasons. I'm not going to get into it for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll miss her. But you can find me do all my shit first, and then we'll see where you can find all of us. I am O'Day. I run Caution Nerds. I run this shit. You can find me here a lot of the times playing D&D or random PS4 games. And if you want to join and talk about all of our D&D shenanigans, as well as a homebrew game that I am building currently, you can pop over to our Discord. Someone is always there, usually me, and or Courtney, because she has just as little life as I do. And we can all
That's
talk.
entirely accurate.
We can talk all the bullshit you guys want.
Yes.
But that's all I got for you guys. We'll see you. You'll see back on this channel on Sunday with Tomb of Annihilation. Until then, bye.